Tonight making his 18th start of the first half, 10-2, an excellent 2.42 ERA, 93 strikeouts against 46 walks, a 2-1 ratio, 95 hits allowed, 115 innings. He has been outstanding. When he's right, he has a fastball that he can four-seam and two-seam. He'll throw a slider, a curveball, and a changeup, and that changeup has been money. And he's pitching right now with a lot of confidence.
First pitch of the ball game is a called strike.
Matt Cain against the Padres 4-5 lifetime with a nice 2.92 lifetime ERA.
Another strike makes it 0-2. 6:06 first pitch. 63 degrees. And the 0-2. Home plate umpire Tom Hallion. Jonathan Sanchez gets one of those days where he can just sit back and enjoy.
Well, he's going to enjoy this All-Star break. I mean, he's going to be able to dwell on that incredible performance last night for about at least a week.
Juan Nieves threw a no-hitter from Puerto Rico in 1987. This is fouled out of play. 13th no-hitter in Giants history. How about that last note?
Yeah, first pitcher to record 11 plus strikeouts and no walks in a no-hitter. That wasn't a perfect game.
Another foul out of play. A lot of buzz around the ballpark. A lot of buzz around the city, the area, Northern California. And trust me, the shine is still on this no-hitter, folks.
Oh, no question.
This is hit up the middle. Uribe, tough backhand. Got him. Just what he needed, a real easy play to start out the game.
And the only blemish in last night's ball game was a very tough ground ball that Uribe was given an error on. And wouldn't you know it, the one guy that gets a tough play, first play tonight, Juan Uribe.
And Bruce Bochy was saying he was very, very upset after the ball game. And it took a couple of players to calm him down. And I told Bruce Bochy that, I mean, here's the play by Uribe. I thought the fans got over that so fast it wasn't even funny.
Oh, yeah.
Because Sanchez still had the no-hitter.
Well, I liked it when Sanchez went over to him and basically said, hey, we're good. I'll pick you up.
Well, they did. Wynn takes another strike. It's 1-2. This was the error last night. You can clearly see the in-between hop.
Chase Headley hitting a two-hopper, comes up on him. Does a good job to keep it in front of him. Dave Feldman, the official scorer, very quick with the air call. I mean, the air call was immediate. And it went across the press box. And, of course, up here in our broadcast booth. And the official scoring went out there on the scoreboard to let everybody in the stadium know, and it was just instantaneous as to how fast it was ruled.
Flip to left. Randy Wynn has to play it on a hop as Tony Gwynn just kind of dumped it into left field, and everybody groans around the ballpark thinking that there goes the no-hitter.
These are the almost perfect no-hitters, perfect were except for errors. There was two errors in the Christy Mathewson no-no in 1905. Walter Johnson, Bill McCahan, Dick Bosman, Jerry Royce, Terry Mulholland, and Jonathan Sanchez, of course, last night. 4 of the 7 games involved the Giants, which I think is pretty cool.
Here's Adrian Gonzalez. Gwynn with a good lead. Gonzalez takes a breaking ball for a strike. He's had the most at bats against Cain lifetime. He's had 40. Cain has done all right against Gonzalez, and Gonzalez has done all right against Cain. And another strike. Tom Hallion very excited about that call. It's 0-2.
He's not in any hurry to let you know, is he?
on a bullet to right field, and Sherholtz will play it on a hop. So Gonzalez got a fastball after a couple of breaking balls and took advantage of it. And that'll bring up Kuzminov.
Well, Adrian Gonzalez is not going to miss a location mistake. And this is T-ball right at the belt, out over the middle of the plate. The best hitter that they have got out there in that lineup tonight. And Adrian Gonzalez will be standing on the baseline and will be introduced Tuesday in St. Louis as an all-star. Deservedly.
Kuzminov takes a strike. Hitting .238, 11 home runs, 44 driven in. Just under the arms of Kevin Kuzminov. 4 for 23. Lifetime against Matt Cain. Matt Cain has had some very good starts against these Padres. A lot of times he was matched up against the likes of Greg Maddux, and he would always come up on the short end of the deal. Way outside, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Kind of came across his body with that changeup. Still trying to find the release point for that pitch. Right now, the best pitch he has command of is that fastball. Curveball not a bad pitch for him right now, but the changeup just has not shown up yet.
Popped up. Whiteside will give chase, but that will be a souvenir. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Skied to right. Sherholtz circling underneath it. Sherholtz will make the catch. Two outs. And here's Chase Headley.
Headley, the only base runner in last night's ball game for the Padres.
Switch hitter Chase Headley hitting .233. And Cain starts him off with that big breaker, and it's 0-1.
Curveball's been a real good pitch for Cain this year. Just taking and nailing down strike one. When you're hitting off Matt Cain, you're not going to go up there looking for a curveball first pitch. You're thinking gas.
Gas, and it's 0-2.
Fastball that goes up and just takes off, running away from Headley. And that's something that he's always been able to do, and that's pitch across the letters. Good pitch.
Show me fastball. It's 1-2. Headley has faced Matt Cain 5 times lifetime. He's 1 for 5. Same spot, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tell you, he could throw a fastball in that inside corner right now, mid-thigh, and freeze him. He could bounce a curveball at home plate. He's got a 2-2 count, so he's got a pitch to play with here. And start the series of signals over.
Tom Allian got into that one, folks. He hurt us. Giants are coming up. Last night, Rowan Wynn and Pablo Sandoval, 11 home runs since June 5th. He has been lighting it up, folks. Ishikawa, then Renteria. Scherholtz, followed by Oribe, Whiteside, and then Matt Cain.
Starting defense for the San Diego Padres will look like this. Headley, Gwynn, and Venable. That's your outfield. Cabrera and Kuzmanov, they'll be on the left side of the infield. And the Gonzalez brothers, Edgar and Adrian, on the right side of the infield. Lobaton, the catcher. And on the hill, making his debut for the 2009 season at the big league level, is Tim Stouffer. Stouffer went to Richmond College, or Richmond University, rather, out of Cardiff, California. 6'1", 205-pounder, former first-round pick by the Padres. He has had some big league experience, first in 2005. Actually, 2005, 2006, 2007, he's had cups of coffee in each year. And he can do a lot of things with the ball. 4-pitch guy, fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. He can cut and sink the fastball. His velocity between 88 and 92 miles per hour. He's a strike thrower.
Rowan takes a strike. Rowan hitting at a 293 clip. He had 3 hits last night. Rowan went 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs. Randy Wynn to follow.
The Padres are doing something that I've never seen before. They've got 14 pitchers.
And how many of those 14 are left-handers out of the bullpen?
None. They have none left-handers out of the bullpen.
There's a lefty.
Bud Black, and he was a good lefty. He was a good giant.
One and 2 to Rowan. Stauffer's old style when it comes to his windup. Old style meaning from when we played. He does the full windup. There is nothing abbreviated about it. And that's fouled out of play.
Kind of reminds you a little bit like Paul Bird.
A bit.
I mean, it's really rare when you see a guy go over his head anymore with his arms as he starts his motion. This guy's got a real high leg kick. Gets really bunched before he comes at you.
Outside pitch, outside.
Rowan pops this one into shallow left center field. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Headley. Randy Wynn is back in the lineup after he fouled one off his foot last night and left the game.
Well, look at the size of the protective piece on his foot. Dave Greshner, the Giants head trainer, says you need to get a bigger piece to protect your leg. And he says, no, I'm good. Well, tonight, this is the full Monty right here. That's the biggest protective piece I've ever seen.
He's got Benji's shin guard on.
I think he does.
The only thing not covered are the toes.
So you know what that means, don't you?
Target.
That's how it works. The baseball gods, they do have a sense of humor.
Guys built for speed, though, do not like all that stuff on their leg.
They do not.
Outside corner strike and a quick 0-2. Pablo Sandoval on deck. You're in the bottom of the first inning. Down low, 1-2. Nice quiet night here at the ballpark. Really good crowd. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Final game of the first half of the season will be tomorrow with Barry Zito on the hill. There's a look at the crowd. Last night, over 30,000 watched the no-hitter. 2-2 pitch to Randy Wynn, and he got him. Last night, Pablo Sandoval hit one into the area where Barry Bonds used to hit him.
Well, Darren Balsley, the pitching coach had just gone out and was talking to starting pitcher Josh Banks, and he no sooner got back to the dugout, he didn't even get sat down, when Banks hung a slider and hit the ball as far as anybody this year has hit the ball out of this ballpark to right center. And Bochy was teasing Balsley. He says, hey, that was great information you gave him there.
Outside to Sandoval. That home run last night, 14 on the year. He's got 53 RBIs. And he's hitting a measly .331. 2-0 with Ishikawa on deck. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Well, he was definitely trying to put one in the water with that hack. Sitting on a 2-0 count. This is called taking advantage of a 2-0 count. And that is as hard as he can swing.
2-2. We got a good challenge going right here.
Well, Stauffer right now has got a pretty good fastball.
Two pitch, and he got him on 3 fastballs. So Stauffer feeling pretty good. It's 0-0.
Lena. She was born at 116 this afternoon, 6 pounds, 12 ounces, 19 inches long. She's just a little peanut. Mama feels good. Jamie, congrats to her. Everybody's healthy, happy, and I'm sure very tired. Fans can expect to see Benji in the lineup tomorrow, guys.
All right, good news. Congratulations to the Molinas. There's a little one.
Yeah. Well, that is good news. Congratulations, Jamie and Benji.
Right back to Matt King. Well, you've been through the whole pregnancy during the season. It can be a distraction.
Well, I only did it 4 times.
But it can be a distraction.
It wears you down. I will say this: when it happens to a player, and your wife has a child during the season, and when you get on road trips,
sleep time.
You do not get out of bed.
Sleep time. I'm not saying it's ever easier, but it may be a little better for a starting pitcher. You get a couple of days to rebound, but the day before and the day that you pitch. I'm sure it can be a distraction if you let it be.
Yeah, it was all good though. I mean, it's lose a few hours of sleep.
That hit the bag.
It did.
And Randy Wynn will pick it up, and that'll be a double for Edgar Gonzalez.
All right, Joe, time for Home Depot doing more on defense, and the defensive play of the game was one in the ninth inning with one out. Edgar Gonzalez hits a bomb to center, and Aaron Rowan went out and made an incredible catch, and once again smashes into the wall. That is his signature play, and what a play it was. Home Depot, more saving, more doing.
Here's Lobaton, Jose Lobaton, hitting at 250 in Portland with 3 home runs, 8 driven in. And he takes a breaking ball for a strike.
It was great after the game. Aaron Rowan went to Jonathan Sanchez and he says, hey, thanks for letting him hit the ball to me in the ninth and let me be a small part of your wonderful game.
Well, listening to Rowan, he was prepared to, one, go through the fence, one, climb on top of the fence, and the last one he said he was going to go over the fence. And I believe him.
And you're right. I believe him.
If it was catchable, he was definitely going to make a game effort. Kane needed the strikeout. He gets it. And here's Stauffer.
Well, don't miss the first annual Giants County Fair. It's going on right now. McCovey Cove across the way, located in parking lot A at AT&T Park. And the traditional fair features over 20 carnival rides. And all it takes is $25, and it'll get you a ticket to the Giants game. And it also gets you an unlimited pass to go over and ride every ride that's over there at the fair. So go to sfgiants.com/fair and you get more information.
There's the county fair.
Oh, yeah, they're having a ball out there right now.
You know what? Unless I see a cow, I'm not calling that a real county fair. I'm sorry.
That's true.
So if somebody can bring a cow, I'd appreciate it. Kane knocks it down. It's going to save him a run, and I think it hit his pitching hand. And he's almost afraid to look at it. Kelly Stauffer just smoked him. And Kane's trying to walk it off. Elbow. Bicep.
Well, if it gets you on the meat, it's actually a little worse because you'll get stiff. If it gets you on the elbow, on the bone, I mean, provided that nothing's broken, I mean, you actually can get through that one.
You know, the fear is that it hits your hand.
If he gets his hand,
it got very quiet here at the yard. It's amazing. Stauffer's got his foot in the bucket, and fastball kind of laid right out there, and he hit it right back up the middle.
I think it got him up the arm, Cat.
I guess you got to, squeeze the baseball, try to get the feeling back.
Well, if there's a little sting in there, I mean, that'll go away. Give him enough time. Looks okay to me. All right. Oh, yeah. Perfect.
I think Kane would like, what he's claiming is I'd like to throw 2 or 3 more. Please don't evaluate me on that one I just threw up against the screen.
Well, unless he called his shot. So I'm going to thrill 32,000 people right now and throw it up halfway up the backstop. Looks like he's coming out.
I think they've probably talked him into being very cautious.
I mean, if a pitching coach heads out early, he's going to go find another guy to start getting loose.
So Justin Miller will get as many pitches as he needs. We are going to take a break. We'll get things settled here at the ballpark. Tell you about Justin Miller when we come back.
Pitches to be set to go. He'll establish the fastball, then throw the breaking balls off of it. Throw a couple change-ups and say, okay, I'm good to go. It's a situation where those two runners out there on the bases are Matt Cain's. And Justin Miller knows that he does not want those to score for a lot of reasons. And really one of the first ones is he doesn't want to expose Cain to a possible loss. So the first hitter he faces, Everett Cabrera, is going to have a lot of weight in this at-bat. And we will wait word on Matt Cain. This is how fast it got on him. Line drive hit him in his throwing arm. And you don't have much time to react. And that was a direct hit. That ball hit him and it spit out to the right. I mean, fortunately for Cain, the ball did not go into the outfield and the run scored. But anytime a guy like Matt Cain, who we know is a warrior, when he has to leave a ball game, there is concern, and we will get word to you as fast as we can as to the condition of the injury.
Justin Miller said one more, and we're ready to roll. He'll be facing the leadoff hitter, Everett Cabrera. At third is Edgar Gonzalez. Tim Stauffer is the runner at first. So right above the elbow.
Well, right there where the biceps and triceps connect on the humerus, and that is,
well, maybe not even above the elbow. It could have clipped the elbow too.
Yeah, that's a direct hit in the elbow right there. It looked to me like he was having a problem feeling the baseball with his hand. So, well, like I said, we will keep you posted.
Outside corner strike to Cabrera. Cabrera bounced out to Uribe to lead off the ball game. A nice play by Uribe. Four hits off of Matt Cain in an inning and 2/3. Out of play, 1-2. So the bullpen will take care of this one the rest of the way. Hit on the ground to Ishikawa, and that one in the inning. Padres have stranded 4 in this game. It stays 0-0.
Mercer's going to catch it. Montefusco's got a no-hit, no-run game. Count Montefusco. Look at him out there on the mound.
AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered. The 29th of September 1976. John the Count Montefusco and Gary Alexander, the two-man celebration.
I say this about the generation of ball player today. They celebrate their no-nos a whole lot better than we did. That was horrible.
Oh, my goodness. Here's Travis Ishikawa. The two-man celebration. It looked like a dance.
They did. I'm not sure what the name it was, but
one hopper to Gonzalez, who spins around and throws a strike to stop recovery and 1 out.
Boy, what a great play that was.
This was a celebration last night. It's a little different. All right, here's the two-man celebration. For how long? 1001,
Not long.
1002.
Now we're talking about celebration. And this one here was the one we'll all remember. When he met with his father in the dugout. A night full of memories.
Renteria swings and misses 0-1. There's the Gary Alexander, the Count two-man celebration.
think the count's killing Gary Alexander.
There's Jonathan Sanchez's father. He may have been watching that two-man celebration on the monitor thinking, what the heck was that?
Yeah. Sam, that's not my son doing that.
1-1 pitch to Renteria. 1-2.
Good changeup.
Giants do not have a base runner in this game, and the 1-2 to Renteria. Renteria breaks his bat, and Cabrera will make the play. This is a different and difficult night for Jonathan Sanchez's father. This was the fly ball that Rowan caught. Got on the plane on Thursday to fly to San Francisco to watch his kid pitch. He had no idea what kind of night he was going to have Friday night. Sherholtz just foul.
And the whole family were saying that this was Jonathan Sanchez's second chance, and they were all coming here to support him. They knew how important this was in this young left-hander's career. That was the first time that his father had ever seen him start a game at the big league level. A very special night, one that they will never forget, nor will we.
Oh, 2 to Sherholtz. He missed a base hit by inches, and now he's behind in the count. Nate Sherholtz last night went 1 for 4. Had 2 hits on Thursday's 9-3 win. And here he waves at a pitch that almost hit him, and that ends the inning. We will head to the third. It remains 0-0.
Supply uniforms and baseball bats and baseballs and gloves for children all over the Bay Area, all over Northern California who partake in the Junior Giants program. And you can help. You can donate money, and it can take care of that kid for the entire season. And the easy way to do it is go to juniorgiants.org. And there are a couple of suggested donations. A $44 donation will provide one child the opportunity to play ball for an entire season. $440. You can do it for 10 kids, an entire team. Or you can even call on your cell and text STRETCH to 40579, and you can donate $5 right from your chair right now. He'll, Willie McCovey, reach his goal of kids playing baseball this summer.
Gwynn, Gonzalez, and Kuzmanov facing Miller. And now it's 1-2 to Tony Gwynn Jr.
Good change up.
Two hits in the first inning for San Diego, 2 more in the second. Ishikawa near the bag. They call it a fair ball. 1 out. It's always got a little mini disaster written all over it. The ball is coming slowly. It's right near the bag. You always think it's going to hit the bag. It's going to hit the bag. But Ishikawa, not a problem.
Travis Ishikawa, sweet hands Ishikawa.
He can pick it.
Yes, he can. He's been good over there with the glove.
Gonzalez laced a single in the right field in the first. Miller trying to stay away from Gonzalez. He has stayed away, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Padres have lost 6 straight. They're 12-31 on the road. Hit into right center field. This is Triple's alley, but this is an out to Sherholtz. Any other yard, that's extra bases. So you think you can hoop? Well, don't miss the ultimate hoop experience this weekend in Oakland, featuring competitive games, a fun and festive environment, surprise appearances by NBA players and celebrities, and a family fun zone. Log on to csnbayarea.com for more information. See you on the court. Here's Kuzmanov. Slowly hit. Foul. No balls and 1 strike.
A lot of movement with what you see taking an at bat from Justin Miller. And the key for Miller is very simple. He needs to stay down in the strike zone. That's where he gets most of his movement. The beauty about all of his pitches, he gets synced just about everything he features up there. So when he's right, you're going to see a lot of ground balls.
0-2.
Good sink fastball. And watch the movement as it comes up to Kuzmanov, and that's where he wants you to go. He wants you to bite at that one that starts off at the base of the strike zone. By the time you commit to it as a hitter, it's gone.
Way outside. Hooked on the ground, Sandoval on the clean backhand. Side retired. It'll be Uribe, Whiteside, and Miller coming up.
Randy Johnson's 1990 no-hitter against Detroit. Mike Heath, his final victim. He was the last out. Danny Wilson was the catcher, the best catcher that the big unit ever threw to. Here it's Robbie Hammock, who was the catcher, and Eddie Perez, the final victim in the perfect game that the big unit threw against Atlanta in Atlanta, and that's our Ford quality last out of the no-no. Here it's 0-0 as we are in the bottom half of the third inning.
Giants have not had a base runner against Tim Stauffer. It's to be Uribe, Whiteside, and Miller. If you just joined us, Matt Cain knocked out of the game with a line drive to his right elbow, we think. Low to Uribe.
He has been locked in. Juan Uribe has not had a bad at bat, and I can't remember how long.
Towards the hole, Cabrera with a strong arm, and he throws him out. This is what you missed if you just joined us. It was a comebacker from the pitcher, Stauffer, and it hit him square.
They tried to throw one pitch and airmailed it halfway up the screen, and that was it. Dave Gretchen said, I think we need to go in and take a look. So they're not going to take any chances with the arm of Matt Cain, and that was the last pitch that he threw tonight.
Here's Whiteside. Eli Whiteside, and catching the no-hitter last night. Also had a couple of hits as he went 2 for 4. A lot of oohs and ahs on that foul ball.
It was bouncing around the lower section there, not too far from the Padres dugout.
1-2 to Eli Whiteside.
Okay, this first time through the lineup, Tim Stauffer has really had his way with the Giants.
Whiteside pops it up, and it'll be out of play. Adrian Gonzalez read that one immediately and said, no, I got a pretty good idea that that's not catchable. This guy, he is so enthralled into those fries, he did not even move.
Yeah. Leave him be until he gets the garlic fries down, then he'll join the party again. Pitcher's pitch.
Last night's no-hitter was a classic Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area and will be re-aired Thursday night, July 16th at 7. So relive one of the most memorable games in Giants history Thursday night at 7 right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. There's a strike to Justin Miller. I was watching that dad with the fries. A couple of kids looking at. Did you ever try to get food from your old man's plate?
Did not work that way. It went the other way, though. He could have whatever he wanted off your plate.
Hit on the ground to Gonzalez. Well, we must have lived in the same house.
Yeah, we did.
0-0.
the Matt Cain situation. So far, several players, even the manager, Bruce Bochy, has been down to see what's going on. I'll let you know as soon as I know. Until then, why don't you check out csnbayarea.com. We want to hear from you. Tell us what you think about tonight's poll question, and then check out the results in Giants postgame live. Dwayne?
All right, Amy. Here it's 0-0. As Chase Headley will face Justin Miller. Out of play.
You know, you said something earlier about this Padre lineup being dangerous tonight because they were embarrassed last night. And when you get no hit as a lineup, it definitely embarrasses you.
Well, that's the biggest fear for every big leaguer. Off of the shin of Uribe, and Headley's aboard.
That is a big league shin burger, folks.
Wow.
That hurts.
It'll be a leadoff base hit, and here's Will Venable.
Got him on the left knee. And it's going to be an error on Uribe. That's a rough error.
It is a rough error.
I'd already put down base hit.
Man. Here's Venable. Strike to Venable.
But, you know, last night there came a point in time when the game was out of hand. The Giants had an 8-0 lead, and the only thing that the Padres are trying to do was avoid getting no hit.
Right.
That's what they were saying in the dugout. That's what they were thinking about in the on-deck circle, and, of course, in the batter's box. So tonight, the point you brought up about them being a little more focused, a little more ticked off, it's true. I mean, they want to show the rest of this world that this, you know, this is a fluke, that they're not an easy lineup, because they're getting beat up. They got a lot of injuries right now. And people even wrote in the paper, oh yeah, it was a no-hitter, but it was against the Padres. And you know what? If you're a Padre player, that's going to tick you off.
Yep.
And it is the farthest thing from the truth. To get to the big leagues, you have credentials. You've done something good. You've paid your price. You've paid your dues, and you deserve to be here.
Venable out swinging. 1 out.
I never ever thought that any game that I ever was successful in that it was easy, ever. Nice changeup here for the payoff pitch, and Venable a victim.
Well, it's certainly not because of your opponent.
No.
May have been easier because that day you just had great stuff.
And you had 10 runs by the third inning.
Right.
But getting big league hitters out, is not an easy thing to do. When you talk about, you know, those outings that you go and you try and get some work in spring training, and you go down and you face kids in A ball or double A ball, and they light you up. Just a reminder that they're professional hitters.
Yep.
So to accomplish a no-hitter at this level, it means something.
Gonzalez doubled in the second inning. Here he takes low to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Miller pitching for the double play ball here in the 4th. He may get it. 6, 4, 3. All right, Giants need a hit. They need a base runner. Rowan wins Sandoval coming up.
unsurpassed performance. We're talking about no-hitters. And we go back to July 4th, 1983 in Yankee Stadium, and a young kid out of San Jose, a left-hander with lots of promise. Dave Righetti taking on the Boston Red Sox and facing what would be someday a Hall of Famer, Wade Boggs, and he strikes him out on a beautiful slider to end it and nail down his no-hitter, a day that he will never forget. And that is our Chevron unsurpassed performance. We talked about it last night while Jonathan Sanchez was out there in the midst of his no-hitter, that in his very own dugout, he had Dave Righetti, who had his no-hitter, Randy Johnson, who had 2, a no-hitter and a perfect game, and then Mark Gardner, who had 9 innings of no-hit ball. And the game was tied. It went into a 10th inning, and he gave up a couple of hits and eventually went on to be the losing pitcher. He did it against the Dodgers in L.A. It's hard to throw a 9-inning no-hitter and lose, but it happened with Mark Gardner.
0-1 to Aaron Rowan. Oh, 2 to Aaron Rowan.
Now they at least have an idea as to what Stauffer has.
That's right. This is the second time around now for the Giants against Tim Stauffer. And he strikes out Rowan on a 93-mile-an-hour fastball.
5th strikeout now for Stauffer. Well, right now, as Rowan heads back to the Giants dugout, we're going to ask our Aflac trivia question. The question tonight: which catcher was behind the plate for John Montefusco's no-hitter in 1976?
It's a tough one. Remember, think two-man dance. Here's Randy Wynn. Guess what Stauffer has?
What's that?
A perfect game.
He's got a perfect game through 3 1/3. He's retired the first 10 men that he has faced tonight.
Seems to be a theme. Lincecum had a no-hitter through 6 innings on Thursday night. Left field. Base hit.
All we had to do was start talking about it. And if it had been a no-hitter tonight for Stauffer, back-to-back no-hitters, it wouldn't be the first time that happened here in San Francisco.
By the way, I did notice that we were very careful to see the base hit last night. As far as how we were talking about what was going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes you just have the feeling you got to just zip it. Here's Sandoval.
So Stauffer will throw out of the stretch for the first time tonight.
Sandoval hits one high, hits it deep, out of here. Lincecum is going to own the mound in this town. Sandoval is going to own the field.
Opposite field hitting, a fastball. He just goes with it. And amazing how, with one at bat, a big league hitter can make adjustments. He got himself a pitch he was looking for and went right with it, right out of here. Home run number 15. Wow. I agree with you, partner. The charisma that comes off this kid is amazing.
One and one to Ishikawa. 15 home runs on the year. 55 RBIs. One and two.
Yeah, 15 homers, 55 RBIs, hitting .332. It's a shame he's not going to St. Louis.
I think he should go and just show up.
Yeah, just show up with his uni.
Out of play.
Well, that was the conversation around town, not today, but yesterday. Pablo Sandoval was not going to St. Louis, and it ticked a lot of Giants fans off. Now, Jason Worth, who was picked to replace Carlos Beltran, the spot that everybody was hoping was going to be given to Pablo Sandoval. I mean, Jason Worth's having a great first half. He's got like 20 home runs and 55 RBIs or something. I mean, he's certainly worthy of going. But for the fans here in San Francisco, they're upset that their guy didn't get to go. And did you hear Charlie Manuel? He says, I appreciate other guys who've having good years, but the bottom line, he's my guy. I'm taking him. Yeah, I have no problem with that.
That's about the only thing I would accept.
Yep, the truth.
And him too. Ishikawa fights this one out.
Good at bat.
Ishikawa in a battle right now with Tim Stauffer. He is pleasing many Giants fans down the left field line. If you brought your glove down the left field line, you got a shot.
This will be the 9th pitch of this at bat.
Puts this one in play to left field. It'll be Cabrera and Headley calling off Cabrera, 2 outs. And here's Renteria. Brewers beat the Dodgers tonight in Milwaukee 6-3. Here's the pitch to Renteria, and it's outside, 1-0. Renteria skies one foul. Headed to the club level and just shy.
Had a good pitch to hit right there. A 1-0, get it in slider.
Pablo Sandoval. He's ours. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yes, he is. And you're right. When he's done playing, he is going to own a big chunk of this neck of the woods.
3-1.
You know, I mean, I think it's obvious as to what type of player he is. I mean, he's fun to watch. He can hit. He play third, first. He can catch. The way he plays the game, I mean, he's amazing.
Venable nearly came in, and that ball could have sailed over his head, but Venable recovered. Sandoval, by the way, just went oppo. Bye-bye, baby. It's 2-0 Giants.
Flat trivia question. The question tonight: which catcher was behind the plate for John Montefusco's no-hitter in 1976? Our survey said Gary Alexander, and it was his 21st major league game as a catcher. Last night, Eli Whiteside, it was his 13th major league game. That's a very cool stat.
I like that. Lifted to left, Randy Wynn. Barely has to move. 1 out.
Could also look at the most games below 500 entering a no-hitter for this is the all-time list. Virgil Trucks was 4-15. He was 11 games below 500 when he had his no-no in 1952. Hoyt Wilhelm 2-10. Dave Moorhead 9-16, and Kevin Gross in 1992 was 5-12.
Was that the game we did? Kevin Gross?
Yep, it was.
I remember that not being a whole lot of fun. Stoffer fouls it to the backstop, 0-2. 2-0 Giants on the Sandoval home run.
We have a little sun trying to peek out across the right field side of the field, out on Triples Alley.
Wait till you see it tomorrow. It's going to be beautiful tomorrow.
It was gorgeous today in the Bay Area. Holy smokes.
2-2.
It always seems like the day after a no-hitter is a beautiful day.
I know. And I'm with you on that. Stoffer fouls it to the backstop.
Well, if there's a bullpen in the big leagues that is equipped to pick up a starter that has to go out of a ball game in the second inning because of an injury, it is the Giants bullpen. You see Brandon Better starting to get loose.
Strike 3 call to Stoffer. Yesterday, Tim Lincecum was a guest on Chronicle Live. Following Giants post-game live will be a special replay of the interview with Dave Benz. Henry Shulman was also in studio this morning. Henry wrote that among his many talents, Tim Lincecum is also a prophet. So check out Chronicle Live. Cabrera swings and misses. No balls and 1 strike.
Doing a little slap shuffle step in the batter's box. Now, if you're an infield on the left side of the infield, and you see a hitter hitting from the left side, do that little shuffle step, what do you think?
You got to come in a little bit or charge. You see what Cabrera, he bluffed a bunt in that 9th inning?
Yeah.
See what he said in the paper?
No.
He said, I never had any intentions of bunting. I would not do that to Jonathan Sanchez.
Well, Edgar Renteria bolted in towards home.
As he should have.
And what do you think he was saying?
He was thinking, I hope you're bluffing, kid. Lined at Rowan, now who goes back, and that will end the inning. Nice job by Justin Miller.
Indeed.
And Nate Sherholtz will lead things off.
You're heading out to New York August 14th through the 17th, and you can get in a package that will include airfare, and it is airfare on Virgin America, the official airlines of San Francisco Giants. 3 nights of accommodations, and you get to go to exclusive games or Giants events. And you get game tickets to 3 games at New City Field. So call 1-800-670-0858 or go to sfgiants.com/Giants Vacation.
Is this guy not working today?
Rusty.
Sherholtz a flare, and Sherholtz a foul ball. It's Mike Phillips with his stepfather.
Mike Phillips, usually the cameraman in the Giants dugout. Tonight he's got his colors on, taking the night off.
You know that an old cameraman will know when the camera's on you, right?
That is true. That's because all the other cameramen will yell and whistle at him.
Nice backhand by Gonzalez. 1 out. Plus he's $1 million.
Yeah. Yeah. Which he gets points for that.
Here's Juan Uribe. All right, Uribe bounced out to short. He's 0 for 1. Center field, hit at Tony Gwynn. 2 outs. And here's Eli Whiteside. Whiteside struck out looking in the 3rd. First pitch strike. Tom Hellion, our home plate umpire. Fred Lewis is on deck. Brendan Metters is in the Giants bullpen.
And a changeup. A lot of looks from Stauffer tonight. There's Freddie Lewis.
Whiteside skies this one into right center field. That will end the inning. We will head to the 6th. Giants will have a new pitcher coming in.
Let's listen.
Wind up and the pitch to Flett. Strike three called. It's a no-hitter for Gaylord Perry. Gaylord Perry gets his name in the record book with the second no-hitter in the history of the San Francisco Giants.
Gaylord Perry. There's a strike to Tony Gwynn.
September 17th of 1968. And the most remarkable thing about it was the very next day, Ray Washburn of the Cardinals did it to the Giants. He no-hit him. Back-to-back no-hitters.
Gwynn is 1 for 2. Here's the numbers for Metters.
33rd game he's been in. He's had another great first half.
Uribe is going to glove this one after it flattened out. It hit that ridge. And he makes a nice adjustment. 1 out.
So when that thing looks like it's going to be kind of a soft hop and all of a sudden goes grass cutter, how does that change your approach?
Well, you're assuming that you're going to get a decent hop, but watch how it hits this ridge and just flattens out. But Uribe had enough time to get that glove down.
That would have been very difficult had the infield been drawn in.
Ooh. Gonzalez takes a strike. Gonzalez singled in the first, flied out in the third. In tight. That ball runs right by Gonzalez and Whiteside. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-0 Giants. Pablo Sandoval, a 2-run home run in the 4th. An opposite field shot into the bleachers and left. And there's a strike.
This guy has put such a light grip on the bat. It's amazing how you can change the weight of the bat just by how you grip the bat.
Down low.
If you've got a real tight grip on the bat, you're going to make your barrel head light. If you have a light grip on the bat, you're going to make your barrel head heavy. And hitters like to make that barrel head heavy.
Swing. I've had the same conversation with you telling me how to hold a golf club.
Yeah, it works. It's the same exact thing. Big curveball. I mean, you talk about throwing up a perfect deuce. And anytime you get this guy to swing through on a breaking ball, you've made a good pitch. It's exactly the same thing.
I hear it all the time.
Grab a golf club and a baseball bat with the same hand pressure.
Kuzman off. No balls and 1 strike.
You say, well, what kind of hand pressure should you have? And I always love the bird analogy. It's like you have a bird in your hand. You want to hold it firm enough that it doesn't fly away, but you don't want to hurt it. And that's the same grip pressure you want on your baseball bat.
Kuzmanov takes a bell tie strike. It's 0-2. One and 2. One ball and 2 strikes. Big breaking ball, and Kuzmanov just backs up at the last second. It's 2-2.
Well, that was an opportunity in a 1-2 count to kind of walk into that breaking ball.
Stay right there. Let it plunk you.
It's a lot easier to do that with this 1-2 count than it is in a 2-0 count or a 3-1 count.
Kuzmanov foul to the backstop. It stays 2-2. Out of play. Kane went an inning and 2/3. Left the game, got hit on the pitching arm with a line drive. Miller was fantastic.
He really was. Justin Miller could pitch. I mean, he understands taking the power out of an at-bat.
Here comes Renteria. Just got him to end the inning. Metters, Rowan, Wynn coming up.
Last out, last pitch, strike 3. Everett Cabrera, the final out of Jonathan Sanchez. Brilliant no-hitter, and we freeze the moment of ecstasy when he and Eli Whiteside met. And that is our Coors Light Freeze Cam, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. 2-0 Giants as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning.
So Metters is only going to go 1 inning because here's Fred Lewis. And Lewis looks at a strike.
Well, it has become a bullpen game, which is not a bad thing. As the Giants bullpen, they need some work.
Lewis off the end of the bat. He got a late jump out of the box. I think he slipped, and it's not going to matter.
That is a CNI base hit right there. Could you count? It'll make you smile too.
Oh, it definitely will. Let's see what happened.
I mean, if you're going to count the bounces from the time it left the bat to the time it got to, there's the slip you're talking about. Count the bounces from the time
1,
it got.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 12, 14.
I had 33. And if you're pitching and a hit goes to the outfield like that, you are not happy.
Here's Rowan. Mikey, your ship has come in.
Oh, yeah.
You see the name on it?
What is it?
You got to see it. I can't even tell you.
It's the Cabernet Sauvignon Commodore. I want to be on that boat.
We can arrange that in about an hour and a half.
Wow.
Take that right back to the apartment.
That is a nice ride. Pretty celebration going on.
Pretty formal to me.
Could be a wedding.
0-1 to Rowan. Pitch out. Nothing going on. 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is only the second time all night long that Stauffer has been in the stretch.
That's right.
He had a 1-out single to Randy Wynn back in the 4th. Got in the stretch, and the next pitch, Pablo Sandoval hit out the opposite way.
Rowan a pop up and a strikeout. Lewis with good speed. He does not go. He held up. And it's a call strike, 2-2. Randy Wynn is on deck. That hit by Lewis, only the third hit for the Giants. Stauffer at the belt, see if Lewis goes. He does not, and Rowan drives it to right. Venable back. Venable can't get it, it's over his head. Lewis to third, Rowan to second with a double. I don't know if that froze Will Venable, but Rowan ended up hitting it over his head.
Pretty good opposite field power again. For the second time, Stauffer gets burned the opposite way. It was an opposite field home run off the bat of Sandoval here. Rowan goes the opposite way. And really, a ball that probably should have been caught. I'm not sure if it was just Carey that fooled Venable, or he did not see it off the crack of the bat, didn't get a good jump. But if you ask him, I'll bet you he'd tell you he should have caught that one.
Yeah, he might like another crack at it. Let's put it that way. Here's Randy Wynn with the infield playing back.
Venable, normally a very good outfielder.
Wynn way out in front. No balls and one strike.
Stauffer coming right at him with a changeup.
Lewis at third, Rowan at second. Foul. Heads up.
Stauffer's pretty quick out of the stretch. He's been between 1.05 and 1.25 all night long. I mean, I know this is a steal situation, but even with runners in second and third and it not being a steal situation, he's still pretty quick. Normally when you have situations like this with runners on, you see guys be very deliberate in concentrations to the glove, to the hitter. And that's when you'll see their slowest time out of the stretch, 1.45, 1.6. Padres do not want to give up any more runs. They're bringing in their infield, and this is when you have an opportunity as a team to put up a crooked number. That infield comes in, their range shortens, and ground balls have a better chance of getting through that infield.
Infield is in now. It's 1-2.
I like the way they set it up, though. They kept their corners back, and their middle infielders have come in. I think that makes sense to me.
And the winner's on that one. It stays 1-2. Oh, your ship's getting a little closer now. See the captain now on the top deck, checking the ballpark out.
Does he have a bottle opener in one hand?
Yeah, he does. 1-2. Got him.
Well, he opened up the at-bat with a changeup, and he closed it out with a changeup.
I would doubt if Sandoval is going to get a chance to hit here.
Good pitch. Randy Wynn way out front.
Sandoval hit one to the opposite field into the bleachers in the fourth inning.
Get it in strike, and he just took it right out of here. Did not give Stauffer a chance to work him. And I think what Darren Balsley, the pitching coach, is going to go out there and ask Stauffer is, hey, Do you want to pitch to this guy? And if you do not have to throw him a strike with an open base. He's very aggressive. Bounce balls, throw him over his head, whatever you do, just do not give him a good pitch to hit. And I think they're asking an awful lot out of a young pitcher when they tell him how to handle the situation. And I think that's why they're going to just put him on. They're not going to give him the opportunity.
That's why, in a way, Randy Wynn's at bat was really important. So Travis Ishikawa will be put on a huge RBI spot. Ishikawa has bounced out and he's popped out. Fans do not like him walking their panda.
I don't blame him. We don't like it either. It reminds us.
Where's the chicken? Is it going up?
We need to get a few Bonds chickens up there. It reminds us of an era that once was. Every time Barry Bonds used to get an intentional walk, we would get ticked off up here.
Also, the home run he hit yesterday reminded us of.
Boy, did it ever.
So here's Ishikawa. First pitch strike, and it's 0-1. Lewis, Rowand, Sandoval on board here in the 6th inning. And the 0-1 to Ishikawa, swinging a high pop up into shallow center field. Who's going to catch it? It's going to be Gwynn, and then he rifles it off the mound. And the Giants cannot get that runner in from third, and now it's up to Edgar Renteria. Renteria, by the way, always does a good job with runners in scoring position, but now it's going to have to be by way of a base hit.
Gwynn with some communication tonight, last night. He did not have communication on a similar play, and it costs the Padres a big inning. Tonight, however, he was screaming all the way.
Renteria flips it to right. Coming in is the right fielder, Venable. And that ends the inning. Giants had him loaded with nobody out. They come up empty. It stays 2-0.
question for Jonathan Sanchez and his no-hitter did not end here. He went to a restaurant with his father, Sigfredo, and they were joined by Marquín Valdez and a San Diego Padre, Eliezer Alfonso, joined them as well. And then Freddie, his father, and Jonathan went back to Jonathan's apartment. They watched the last inning of the no-hitter about 10 million times. Jonathan got a little bit of sleep. Freddie did not. He decided to get up at 4 a.m. and go by every newspaper he could. Guys.
Well, sounds like what my old man would have done.
Yep. My dad would have done the same thing.
Romo gets Headley on a ground ball. 1 pitch, 1 out. And here's Venable.
Sergio Romo has had a good, solid season since coming out the disabled. This is the 15th time he's going to take the ball. 2-0 on the year. 16 strikeouts against 4 walks. And Cactus, we have some information.
Right elbow contusion, x-rays negative.
Now, that's great news in regards to Matt Cain, who left the game in the 2nd inning after being hit on the elbow with a line drive.
Renteria from the grass. Renteria's throw in the dirt. God, no! Angel Campos with the slight raise of the right arm and then the flattened out safe side.
He deked you, partner. Well, one of the things that Will Venable does is run well. And here in a swing where he didn't have a lot of backswing, he got out of the box well. And this is one where Angel Campos may have missed it. Upon further review, and watch the reaction from Renteria, he'll tell you all you need to know. We feel the same way.
Outside, 1 ball and no strikes.
Sergio Romo pitching with his new mohawk for the first time.
Skied to left, off the bat of Edgar Gonzalez. Randy Wynn comes jogging in, and that's out number 2. Time for Subway. Eat fresh. That means ask Kruk and Kai. Visit csnbayarea.com. See, the question is, were either of you involved in a no-hitter? This is from Paul, who is from Vallejo. Mikey?
I was not. I was never in the professional ranks. I was never involved in a no-hitter. And Smoothie, how about you?
Well, you know what? Every team that I played on as a player, we never got no hit. And in some ways that is shocking. I did play in 2. Dennis Eckersley in 1977, Len Barker in 1981. And you and I have broadcasted 4. 3 against the Giants, 1 last night.
Yeah, but you broke up 3. You broke up 1 against Nolan Ryan. You broke up 1 against Andy Hassler, and you broke up 1 against Frank Tanana. So you were involved in a no-hitter. The only time I was in a no-hitter, I came off the disabled list in 1983, and I pitched against Cincinnati. I pitched 6 innings of no-hit baseball, and the pitch count got me out of the game. Frank Robinson said, "You're done." And I couldn't argue with him. Jim Barr came in, and I think he only gave up 1 hit the rest of the way. We won the ball game. But that's as deep as I ever got a no-hitter into a game. When you beat Nolan Ryan or broke Nolan Ryan's up, what was the pitch and where'd you hit it?
Well, it was an inside fastball that I had that inside out swing, and I hit it right over the bag at third, of which a rookie was playing third by the name of Carney Lansford.
Really?
And a couple of the Angels players dogged him in the paper the next day. Well, if we hadn't had a rookie playing third, he probably would have gotten a no-hitter. Of which he reminded me of that. He's reminded me of that story about 5 times this year, so he hadn't gotten over it yet.
Nor should he. You shouldn't dog a player like him.
And his whole point is, this is skied to Ishikawa, is, well, maybe one of those guys should have put me on the line. As Ishikawa makes the catch to end the inning. If I'm the Rook, move me over to the line.
I'll go.
2-0 Giants.
Is ready when you are. Go to Southwest.com. Grab your bag. It's on. By Chevron with Techron. No other gasoline has more cleaning power. By Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey. Please drink responsibly. And by Comcast HD. With more HD than anyone, period.
All right, let's check out our McDonald's game summary as we take a look at the fair, the county fair. 2-0 Giants. Last 18 innings, no runs, 5 hits for the Padres. Stauffer's been good. Sandoval's got a 2-run home run. Kane left the game. He got hit on the right elbow with a line drive. There's the cow that I was looking for. John Ward found the cow.
And that's an official county fair.
It is official. I guess I should have said a cow that moves.
It's raining.
Well, county fair, you never know what kind of weather you're going to get. Sherholtz hooks it foul.
We are not kidding. This is such a rare burst of rain here in July. We're not used to this.
And fans, you know what? I wouldn't leave, would you?
No.
I mean, this is nice. Bring it on. Very high to Sherholtz. Sherholtz looking for his first hit.
People are looking around. They don't know what it is.
and there's a guy over by the Giants dugout. He actually brought an umbrella. Are you kidding me? That, my friend, is a guy that's thinking ahead.
That's an Eagle Scout. Only one way to explain that.
Oh, my goodness. Sherholtz skies this one to right. Venable will put it away. Can you imagine if your Jennifer or my Michelle would have said as we walked out of the house today, hey, don't forget your umbrella? What we'd have thought?
Yeah. No, that would have not gone well. That, by the way, is the only umbrella in the entire ballpark.
And there's Larry Nibby, who he's ready.
Oh, yeah. That is a Gore-Tex Kevlar Giants jacket. Goes with it everywhere.
Looks like an old construction guy, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I mean, I really can't believe it's raining. It's just, you never know.
Uribe pops it up. Shallow right field. More work for Venable. 2 outs for Eli Whiteside. It's Jeremy Affeldt up in the Giants pen. Whiteside had struck out and is flied out. 12 for 44 since Whiteside was called up in June. Foul back. No balls in 1 strike. Actually, it may have been more like late May for Eli Whiteside. I know it was a Sunday, and I know we were in Seattle.
Yep, a day he will never forget.
Out of play, caught Barry Zito that Sunday afternoon.
Barry Zito going to go tomorrow. Going to face an old giant, Kevin Correa. Barry Zito already strapping the game face on. Start building that game face about 2 days out of a start. And in his mind, he has pitched tomorrow's game about 100 times already. His last outing against the Marlins, a sensational duel between he and Josh Johnson.
Whiteside strikes out to end the inning. We will go to the 8th. That felt may not be coming in. You have to visit jrgiants.org. And now these are a couple of suggested donations. $44 gets one child the opportunity to play baseball for the entire summer. $440 donation equips a full team for 10 kids and for the entire season. Help out Willie McCovey reaches goal of kids playing baseball all summer long. It's the Junior Giants stretch drive. Go to jrgiants.org. Here's Luis Rodriguez.
Elrod.
And a foul at the plate, another one, 2.
As we mentioned, the San Diego Padres only have 3 bench players tonight. And they brought in Tim Stauffer to make the start tonight. They took Stansberry off of the roster. And Craig Stansberry, an infielder, was sent out, and that left him with just 3 extra players.
Well, Stauffer's done his job.
He has.
Slowly hit. Romo will throw on to Ishikawa, 1 out.
Well, yesterday Tim Lincecum was a guest on Chronicle Live, and you can follow the Giants postgame live, and because there's going to be a special replay of the interview that he had with Dave Benz. Henry Schulman was also in the studio this morning. Henry wrote in the Chronicle that among his many talents, Tim Lincecum is a prophet. During the Chronicle Live interview last night, Lincecum said someone might throw a no-hitter, and it might not be the ace of the squad. It might be an unsung hero of kind of guy. Anybody can do anything. Check it out all tonight on Giants Postgame Live.
So add that to his repertoire.
Profit.
Yeah. Hit into right center field. Sherholtz is on the move. He's not going to get it. Cabrera is going to put on the brakes. And Everett Cabrera with a 1-out double. And here comes the skipper.
Little fastball challenge down around the knees, out over the plate. And Cabrera finds a gap, and he is quick. A very nice play here by Sherholtz to finally get to it and cut it off. That prevented the triple.
So when it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts. Affelt in, Romo out. Receive a Brian Wilson bobblehead courtesy of Comcast Sportsnet. For tickets, visit sfgiants.com or call 877-4-SFG-TICKS.
There's a rainbow here at the yard.
That's a peach, hun.
It is. It's a double rainbow. There's one just forming to the left of that, and it's a beautiful night here at the yard.
FL facing Tony Gwynn with Cabrera at second base. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes.
Jeremy Affelt has been amazing. He is in the middle of a scoreless inning streak. You can see the numbers: 1.34 ERA, 24 hits allowed in 33 innings, 31 strikeouts, 1 per inning, just about.
Affelt gets the strike to Gwynn to even the count. In at third is Sandoval. That's to respect the speed of Gwynn, and Affelt bluffs Cabrera back to the bag. 2-0 Giants. It's been that way since Sandoval hit a 2-run home run in the 4th.
Kind of an unusual setup by the way that Gwynn gets set prior to the pitch coming. A lot of weight on his front leg. But it really doesn't make a difference where you start. It's where you are when that front foot goes down and your hands go up. I mean, it's amazing how similar all hitters are when they get into throw position. That will all change here momentarily.
Breaking ball, 2 balls and a strike.
One thing's for sure, I mean, he's really got a slightly open stance, but he's putting both eyes on the ball. It's really easy for him to get a look. But I can't remember anybody who has had quite this type of setup. Certainly not his father.
Runner goes. Throw to third. Into left field. Randy Wynn's going to get to it. It rolls under his glove. And the Padres come up with a run here in the 8th inning. So 7th steal for Cabrera.
Whiteside coming out. Nice exchange. You're thinking, all right, what was it that caused the errant throw? And it really wasn't anything that we saw in the exchange. We don't know what kind of grip he had on the ball, but a little frustration from Giants catcher.
And the walk to Gwynn. Now the tying run with speed is at first.
Another look at the huge jump that Cabrera got. I mean, he took advantage full on of Jeremy Affeldt. I didn't think that Eli Whiteside had much of a chance. Probably could have been better off holding the ball. But you're not programmed that way as a catcher.
Affeldt now to face Adrian Gonzalez. We've seen some interesting matchups with Affeldt and Gonzalez. He's made some terrific pitches to Gonzalez, especially with that big breaking ball. He was looking for it, and he drives it to left. Randy Wynn stops, and he puts it away.
Well, anytime you see Adrian Gonzalez hit a fly ball in left field, you hold your breath. I mean, he's got one of the best opposite field approaches with power in all of baseball. And he has flirted with it a couple times in this series. And you're right, he was sitting on that breaking ball because there's good power in that swing. He is not fooled. Look at the back leg. I mean, that's great balance through the swing. And he just gets underneath this a little bit.
Bruce Bochy comes out. We're going to have a double switch as Andres Torres is coming into the game. So is Wilson. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
Inheriting a 1-on, 2-out situation, and will face Kevin Kuzminoff.
Kuzminoff is 0 for 3. Gwynn with terrific speed. We'll see if he goes. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes.
38th game for Brian Wilson, and he is going to attempt an inning and a third save.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Torres is now in left field. And a quick throw to first. Wynn is back. Torres will hit in the pitcher spot. And Randy Wynn moves from left to right. It's blocked by Whiteside. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Kuzmanov with good power and a good fastball hitter.
Foul back, 2-2.
One thing about Brian Wilson, very good at holding runners on. That last unload time 1.12, and that's well below average. So if we're going to see Tony Gwynn Jr. try to steal, he's going to have to do it on his speed, because he's not going to get much help from Brian Wilson. That throw over called by the bench.
Wynn goes. Swinging a foul down the right field line.
We've had Eli Whiteside's unload times from catching the ball, the moment he touches the ball, the time the ball will get to a middle infielder on a steal situation, right around 2 seconds.
Got him. Giants are coming up.
Timeout. We go back to June 15th, 1963, and that's when Juan Marichal, our Hall of Famer, threw his no-hitter, first ever for a San Francisco Giant, and he did it at Candlestick Park. And he only had a couple of walks, 5 strikeouts in that game. Giants won it 1-0. And the RBI came on a Chuck Hiller double, and he scored Jim Davenport.
Here's Mojica facing Torres in the bunt foul.
Well, it looked like Torres almost stepped on home plate. Juan Marichal, by the way, no-hit the Houston Colt 45s. Edward Mojica now is 40th time he's taken the ball for Bud Black. Mojica with a 89-93 type fastball with a curveball changeup combo.
Torres a little late, 0-2.
We talked to Bob Lillis, who used to be Roger Craig's bench coach, and a real good baseball man, about that no-hitter from that Juan Marichal threw against Houston.
Got him.
That was nasty. And Bob Lillis said, best stuff he ever saw.
Yeah. This is away from the target. A lot of times you don't get that call. Mojica did.
I'm not really sure that Torres is too overly enthusiastic about that call. I think he thought it was inside.
Aaron Rowan doubled over the head of Venable in the 6th. He's 1 for 3.
We've seen Mojica a couple of times, and he's been pretty impressive. A lot of movement. And he's another guy on that Padre bullpen that'll throw ground balls.
Swing and a miss. This is the only game going on around the major leagues. Check that. Second, Seattle is hosting Texas. So these are the only 2 games going on. One ball and 1 strike.
It's a pretty good giddy up on that last fastball.
Relman swings and misses 2-2.
That is nasty. He established about mid-90s fastball with good life up around the chest where a hitter gets a real good look at it. You come back, same arm action, and you break a changeup through him. That's a rough combination. If you're in the batter's box, about that time you're saying, who is this guy?
Good pitch. Mojica thought he had him. It's 3-2.
I'm not really sure how Jose Lobaton catches this ball. Kind of corkscrews the glove, and you really like to see a catcher get underneath that. If he catches it in a proper way, he probably gets the strike.
Rolling on the ground to third. Kuzmanov wrestles with that ground ball and throws him out. 2 outs. And that'll leave it up to Randy Wynn.
Mojica has been the Iron Man for that bullpen. A lot of work this first half.
Randy Wynn flips it to left, and this is going to get the Panda to the plate.
That was a thing right there, partner.
Indeed it was. And here comes Pablo Sandoval.
The ritual, 2 steps, 4 toe taps, a couple to the helmet. And then he gets himself set in the box. After he gets through playing this league about 10 years, it'll take him about 4 minutes to get in the batter's box.
Here's the first pitch coming up to Sandoval. with Wynn at first. And he takes low, 1 ball and no strikes. Look out. Foul. In the 4th inning against Stauffer, Sandoval went to the opposite field.
Fastball away, looking for it, going with the location. Great at bat.
A little extra from Mojica to Sandoval, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Sandoval fouls it back. He had a pretty good rip. It's 2-2. $38,112 here tonight. Tomorrow expected to be very, very crowded. Just check online at sfgiants.com, see if there are seats available.
Yeah, tomorrow's Brian Wilson bobblehead day.
Randy Wynn just gets back. Toss to first. That'll close out the first half of the season, and then we will all enjoy the All-Star break. So will that man, Edgar Renteria. Regroup, get on a plane Thursday to head to Pittsburgh, where the Giants will have a workout Thursday night in Pittsburgh. And you and I, we will also be having a workout in Thursday night in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, where are we going?
We're going to find a nice restaurant.
I'm in.
We might invite Dave. We might invite John. We haven't decided yet.
We'll have about 5 hours on the plane to decide that.
See if they're nice to us on the plane. 3-2. Wynn goes. Sandoval shoots it to left field, a base hit. A hard turn by Randy Wynn.
Pablo Sandoval's got to be driving advanced scouts crazy, because about a week ago he wasn't hitting that pitch away. And if you're the advanced scout, you're saying throw him hard stuff with movement off the plate away. And tonight the Padres have done that, and he's been wearing that pitch out. His home run back in the 4th inning, not a bad location pitch from Tim Stover's point of view. Just pretty good hit. I mean, the ball was up a little bit. He got underneath it, backspin it out of here. But I mean, that pitch there wasn't across the plate. It was off the plate away. Just good hitting.
Here's Ishikawa. No hits tonight for Travis Ishikawa. And that's going to be foul, but it's going to be fun to watch as it knocks some hand off of a fan, and it's 0-1. It took that hand right into the cove.
You may have a point. That was wicked.
Let's his hand go up.
I got this one. Took 2 fingers and a thumb. Oh my word.
On the ground up the middle, and that's a play by Cabrera. He throws back to third. Not in time. Randy Wynn just got back on a terrific play by the shortstop Cabrera to save a run.
Well, you're right. Great range to his left. Cabrera all out and thinking third base. A little bit of a hesitation there. And Randy Wynn somehow gets back in. Brian Runge, the third base umpire, making the call. And Randy Wynn did not see that ball. He was relying solely on Tim Flannery.
Renteria takes low.
Low, but not by much. Well, that was a good play. How about that range to his left?
Well, I thought for sure it was going to sneak through.
I did too.
Outside corner strike. Renteria didn't think so. It evens the count.
Well, it's probably what the count should be anyway. I thought the first pitch was a strike. This fastball was a bit outside, but basically, if you're Edgar Renteria, you got to swing the bat.
Chops it foul. It's 1-2. Win, Sandoval, Ishikawa. And the 1-2 pitch coming up to Edgar Renteria. And here it is. And it's up and in. It's 2-2.
Well, they set that target on the outside corner, and that thing almost went up and hit Renteria.
Yeah, that's why sometimes getting location from the guy at second doesn't always help you.
If you're given location as a runner at second and that guy on the plate's taking it, Renteria's hurt right now.
Cabrera, and that'll end the inning. Ninth inning coming up, 2-1 Giants.
Air the game Thursday night, July 16th at 7 o'clock, and you can relive one of the most memorable games in Giants history on Giants Instant Classic. Thursday night at 7 right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
Here's Wilson to Headley, and a called strike, and it's 0-1. Headley, Venable, and Edgar Gonzalez with a one-run lead for the Giants here in the ninth. That first guy so important. 1 ball and 1 strike. Headley fouls it out of play. It's 1-2.
Wilson, I mean, he could do a lot of things with the ball. If you play catch with him, he could throw curveballs at you, and sliders, and splits, and all kinds of things.
2-2 now to Headley.
For the most part, what you see him bring into a game is a four-seam fastball and a slider. The cutter that he had last year, he's not throwing it very much. He's toyed around a little bit with a two-seam fastball.
Foul back. Headley had a good level swing. It stays 2-2. Both teams with 7 hits. New bat for Headley. McCoy will bring one out.
That was a great sound, wasn't
It is a great sound. I agree.
it? When a pitcher breaks the bat of a hitter, that is a great sound.
I love that sound. Two and two.
I'd like to have a whole DVD, or I should say CD. But 3 hours of just that sound right there. That is a sweet symphony.
Left field. Torres. One out. And here's Venable. Venable, an infield hit in the 7th. Takes it low for a ball.
The backdoor slider just missed a bit low.
Out of play to even the count. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Venable, a basketball player at Princeton.
And a good one.
And a very good one. An Ivy Leaguer.
His mom, Molly, very talented. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
100-mile-an-hour fastball right through him. That is straight fate right through the strike zone.
Out of play.
That's what happens. You throw a fastball by a guy like that, even in a fat part of the strike zone, you think he can do it again. Guys that throw 99 and 100 miles per hour, they can sniff when a guy can't catch up to him.
Just inside. 2-2.
About the width of a hard ball. That's how much that ball missed the strike zone by.
Got him. 2 down in the 9th. And here's Edgar Gonzalez.
Just a straight fastball right through a great location. And Venable swings right over the top.
Edgar Gonzalez doubled in the 2nd. He's 1 for 3. 1 ball and no strikes.
And Edgar Gonzalez can hit a fastball. We saw it last night. A challenge fastball from Jonathan Sanchez, and he came with about 2 feet and knocking one out of here and ruining the no-hitter.
2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Three and 0. On deck, Eliezer Alfonso. Three and one. Three and two.
Perfect location on the 3-1. And Edgar Gonzalez immediately turned around to plate umpire Tom Halia and said, "Was that a strike?" And Halia nodded his head, yes.
Got him. That's the ball game, and the Giants win game 3 of this 4-game series. They've won all 3 games in this series, and they win it with the help of the bullpen. Miller will